Ken Trahan along with Lenny Vangilder. It's our first NBC Bank weekend preview brought to you by First NBC Bank with 31 locations throughout the greater New Orleans area. That's First NBC Bank, proud sponsor of SportsNola.com. Saints and the Dolphins preseason wrap up Thursday night. And of course, starters, forget about them. This is a last chance to evaluate players. Cut down day is coming this weekend, Lenny.
Yeah, I think someone nailed it earlier today. In fact, it was one of our colleagues, Rick Gailey, who said, this is the biggest game in the lives of a lot of these guys out there. And in some cases, it may be the last time some of these guys set foot on a football field. This is their last chance, if they have any aspirations of going on with their NFL careers, coming up on Thursday night. So you're going to see some pretty intense activity. Will it be all the names you recognize? No. Number 9 will be sitting there wearing a hat, standing next to Sean Payton all night. But, guys, there's plenty of other guys who are down at the bottom of that depth chart who are looking to have that one final chance to maybe slide up a spot, to maybe make a practice squad, to make that final 53. A lot of key position battles still to be decided, as we talked about earlier this week. And from that standpoint, it's very intriguing. Yeah, will you see the stars? No. Will you see some pretty good effort being made out there? Absolutely.
Paris Harrelson, the big news of the week, acquired from the 49ers. You know they want to get him on the field quickly. He needs to play, it would seem. And Lenny, I suspect this won't be the final move. They're going to end up picking up somebody else or maybe more bodies before the regular season starts.
Yeah, you feel bad for Will Smith. Season-ending knee injury. He spent a lot of time trying to get himself ready to be able to make the move from defensive end to outside linebacker, whether it was learning a new position or slimming down, all the things that he needed to do to get himself ready to play. And this was obviously, tough for him. And then to have it end this way, it's not, he may not play another down in the NFL. We'll see how that works out. But, what will Paris Harrelson bring to the table? I'm not sure we'll see so much of that Thursday night. I think they've got to, he's a proven commodity. He's just got to learn Rob Ryan's system and get ready to be able to go week 1.
Of course, it's a season opener for the Tulane Green Wave in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome as well against Jackson State, an opponent they should beat. By the way, you'll be able to watch it on a tape-delayed basis on WHNO Channel 20.
Right, Saturday night at 6:30. We will have the replay of the Tulane-Jackson State game. So if you can't make it out Thursday night, hope you can. But if you can't make it out, you'll get a chance to watch. And a lot of intriguing storylines there. It's year 2 of the Curtis Johnson era. This is a team that should be significantly improved over a year ago. How much? Well, we'll find out a little bit of that. And I emphasize a little bit on Thursday. As you mentioned, this is a team that Tulane should beat, and I don't know how much we will really see or how much we'll really learn in just 1 week. But clearly this is a more talented team than he had a year ago.
Nick Montana starts at quarterback, and as Curtis Johnson stated at his weekly presser and at the New Orleans Quarterback Club, they'll play a lot of young players. As many as 6 to 8 freshmen are going to play, which Lenny tells you that they still got a ways to go to build the kind of team and the kind of depth they need.
Well, and I also think it speaks to the quality of high school play and coaching that you get in the New Orleans area, because that's where a lot of these guys are coming from, is from the metro New Orleans area. And he's trying to build that wall, the so-called state of Tulane, and keep these guys from the New Orleans immediate area, keep them home at Tulane. But you're right. They still do have some growing to do. But you say that. I mean, I think there will be a lot of freshmen on the field for the guys in purple and gold come Saturday night in Arlington, Texas, as well. And they're a pretty good football team.
Well, the difference is LSU has depth. Of course, they've got TCU in the Cowboys Classic at Jerry World, Cowboys Stadium, coming up on Saturday evening. It's going to get naming rights, too, by the way. But as a result, you're looking at this game. LSU's a slight favorite, understandably so. The big X factor would be how much of an impact is Cam Cameron going to have?
It's interesting. I don't know if you saw Joe Flacco's comments that apparently are coming out in the Super Bowl video that's going to be released next week. But apparently one of the conversations that he was having on the sidelines or whatever is that Cam Cameron was too conservative and they needed to open up the offense, and that was part of the reason that he parted ways with the Baltimore Ravens late in the year a year ago. And, of course, the Ravens went on to win the Super Bowl. Now, obviously, this guy's been an NFL head coach, but they're talking about, Cameron's offensive genius, and some of the things that people have said about Les Miles is he's too conservative. And here's a guy who was supposedly too conservative. It'll be interesting to see just how much of a leash Les Miles lets Cam Cameron have with this offense. That'll be one of the things I'm certainly watching for Saturday night.
Full coverage of all these games. Saints, Tulane, LSU will have commentary coverage and everything at sportsnola.com. You'll want to check it out. Zephyrs finishing off their season on their homestand, not going to the playoffs, but chance to get out and see them one more time. And, of course, high school football jamborees starting. We have broadcasts on WGSO Radio, the West Bank Optimist Jamboree Thursday and Friday night. 18 games in all, and then 8 games on WHNO Channel 20 as part of our first NBC Prep Football Showcase, which we look forward to as well. And then last but not least, our television show, our sports shows have started. Of course, we got ours kicking off on Monday with Sports Noah TV on Labor Day. Torrance Small, Brian Ellie Walsh back with me for another year, adding the Pro Football Hall of Famer, Ricky Jackson.
The city champ in the house. I will be interested to hear Ricky's insights. You get no better local sports coverage than right on WHNO TV, Channel 20, 5 to 7, Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. 10 hours, not to mention all of the events we bring to you. Of course, we mentioned Tulane Jackson State, the Prep Showcase, first NBC, gets underway a week from Saturday with a little Bayou matchup. Vanderbilt Catholic, E.D. White. Should be fun.
Yeah, indeed. Sports Noah TV, 6 o'clock on Monday. Lenny, as always, a pleasure. Have a great weekend, my friend.
We'll see you later this week.
Enjoy your Labor Day and extended weekend at that. And, of course, don't forget the Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club, Tuesday of next week. That's Tuesday, September 3rd at noon at the Cannery on Toulouse Street rather than Monday because of Labor Day. For Lenny, I'm Kenny. Have a great weekend. God bless you.